Welcome back, 5th grade, to our Scream project. We are doing parody and pastiche. So you had the choice to sketch out last week one of two parodies. Your parody could be the figure up front, like mine, where I put in Baby Yoda instead of the screaming figure. Or you could put the scream figure up front and change what he is afraid of. So that would be the other parody. And I showed you tons of examples on that video on Monday of last week, week 11. Now, you could also do pastiche, which is paying tribute to your the original artist. So you're doing it pretty much like the artist did. So last week we used a ruler to draw these angles. When I went in and started to add some color, I'm using crayons because I can blend them. I really like crayons. I know you're in 5th grade, probably don't love crayons right now, but they really are a great art tool because we can blend them. So you can see I have followed this exact line of the bridge handle and the bridge itself to put in those floorboards on the bridge. They are parallel lines on that same angle. And I just colored it brown to start with, and then I picked an orange and a black and a red, and I added some streaks to give that illusion of the ground or the planks on that wooden bridge. So we see Yoda. I have a little bit of a shadow under him, so I put a little bit of black here to make it look like Yoda's hanging out on the bridge. And then I have my figures in the back. Now my figures are pretty nondescript, just like the original. Now when we did our sketch, we barely sketched any lines. And that is so that we could go in and add those lines with the crayon and the color. So I'm going to just get in here and put those water those water lines in for that lake. Get it in between my bridge handle here. And remember, he is using colors and contrast to evoke emotion. So even though we're doing a parody, in my case, yours may be pastiche, we still want to follow that same rule of using really emotional colors, right? We're using them really bold and really bright. I'm going to go ahead and add these in. I like to get a nice base color down first, and then I like to add in the rest of that. I'm going to expand my lake a little since I brought it all the way down. Now I'm going to come in with some other blues and go ahead and put in, I'm going to press pretty hard to put in those other blue colors. The line quality also helps express emotion, so it doesn't have to be super neat if you're trying to express something scary or chaotic, right? Some crazy lines help show that. Another blue in here. I'm going to go ahead and get some of those in. And maybe a gray. I think I'm going to even add a little bit of black here around that edge at the top. Maybe a little bit down here at this edge. Okay, we're just going to keep going in, and I'm going to make this side a little darker, make it look a little more ominous over here. Ominous means scary. I want it to kind of look like a dark forest over here. So remember, we're still looking at the artist as a frame of reference, but we don't have to follow everything he does. Just some of his key ideas, like these wiggly lines, these bright colors, the Scream character screaming from what he sees in nature. Okay, now I can put in my reds. I'm going to make some really bold stripes here with my red, and you'll see how they end up coming together. Remember that big bold red sky. Okay, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to finish this sky, and then we'll talk about what to do at the end. All right? We're well on our way. All right, my friends, I'm sure you noticed that I worked really quickly and I didn't really concern myself too much with making it as neat as possible, because part of what makes success this crazy energy, the wiggling so fast in the background. So I have just layered and layered and layered and layered upon color upon color. So there's light yellow, dark yellow, orange, light orange, dark orange. There's a pink and a red in here. And they all merge together to create this nice, warm, wavy sky that comes down along the side. I've got the darkness over here in this like little forested area. I've got my blue of the lake. Now the blue versus orange are opposite on the color wheel. They are complementary colors, so they make each other shine a little bit brighter. The red versus the green and Baby Yoda also are complementary colors, which means they're opposite on the color wheel and they make each other shine a little bit brighter. And our whole piece comes together at the end. So remember, it's going to look a little bit weird in the middle. It always does, but it's going to come together at the end if you just keep layering. We really want to pack the color onto the page. All right, my friends, when you're done, take a picture and submit it via Schoology and bring it on Friday so we can share and take a look. I can't wait to see what you've done. All right, my friends, see you Friday.